Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're looking at Polestar. Polestar and Xingji Mizu joins force to create tailored OS for Chinese EV. The Swedish electric car maker Polestar has joined force with Xingji Mizu, a mobile phone and consumer electronics company. Now this is to build an operating system for Polestar cars sold in China. In the rest of the world, Polestar has integrated Google Android OS, that is specifically to power the infotainment system. Google has very little market share in China, though in a large part because of the government have restricted its use. Now the tie-up with Xingji Mizu shows how important China, the leader in EV sales, are, especially the Polestar. Now the founder of Xingji is Eric Shufi Li. That's the founder and chairman of the Chinese auto giant Geely. The company has attempted over the last decade to become a Chinese rival to Android. Xingji Fling OS will be integrated into several EVs, including Geely Lynk & Co. 08. Now we've got a quote from Thomas Ingerloth, Polestar CEO. China is one of the fastest growing EV markets in the world. It's also a market with very little specific consumer trend, including increasing levels of integration between consumer electronics devices and vehicles, said Thomas Ingerloth in a statement. The CEO then went on to say, by partnering with a company that has a strong complementary competence to our own, we will be able to offer the local tailored user experience in both driver and passenger expected. The company will further develop Flim OS into a seamless OS for Polestar cars sold in China that includes car apps, streaming services, intelligent vehicle software. Polestar hinted at building out a digital ecosystem that will include mobile and augmented reality devices. Polestar, which is also owned by Geely, expect to transfer around 130 commercial staffs in China to the new company, which will be sole entity to handle Polestar sales and services in the country. Polestar will own 49% of JV, with the remaining 51% owned by Xingji Mizu. The Chinese company will arrange further financing beyond the initial capital provided by Polestar and Xingji Mizu. Now in May, Polestar said that the final software development of its new all-electric platform shared by Volvo vehicles were delayed, which pushed back the start of the production of the Polestar 3 and the Volvo EX90. Now these vehicles were supposed to be manufactured towards the end of this year. However, it will most likely be manufactured, or at least production will be starting either in Q1 or Q2 of next year, 2024. Now this has brought down Polestar expected global volume to around 60 to 70,000 vehicles annually. Specifically for this year, Polestar still expects to start production of the Polestar 4 in China in the fourth quarter of 2023 this year, which is still good. And these vehicles are expected to start delivering in early 2024 in other markets around the world, such as European markets and the USA market, of course. Now, building software-defined vehicle is hard, which is why automakers are expanding their reach to try to keep up with the range of safety, navigation, voice assistant, and entertainment features expected of the new EV today. General Motors recently hired Apple executive Mike Abbott and is set to be in charge of the software division. GM aims to bring software development in-house and launch revenue-generating digital services and features for its customers. So that right there is some well-needed and much appreciated update to the Polestar company and what they intend to do with vehicles that are being manufactured. That is to build up their own OS on these specific vehicles. Now on other news, we've got to talk about the share at the moment, $3.61. Now this was quite unexpected. You know, after last week, the Polestar share closed at just around $4 exactly on Friday. Now, as we know, the market was not open on Monday. Tuesday, however, the share immediately started falling to around $3.75, and for some time it was hovering around $3.90. Eventually, till today, it fell as low as $3.53. Perhaps a little bit unexpected for everyone, but I must say this is still a positive indication of where the company is going. After the reduced expectations in Q1, I must say the fact that we even got back above $4 is a good sign. We don't spend a lot of time below $4. I must remind everyone. Majority of time we spent below $4 was just during the middle of May until the middle of June. But now that we're going towards the end of June, Share started hovering above $4 again, and hopefully we can somehow recover that $4 mark heading into July. That would be ideal. But nevertheless, despite the struggles of the company, which we know they are struggling, specifically with the Polestar 3, of course, getting that to market as soon as possible, that was a huge negative because we were really hoping to get 80,000 vehicles delivered by the end of this year. In fact, we're not completely sure if Polestar will be able to deliver 70,000 vehicles. It's approximately between 60 to 70,000, so it's still unpredictable. But what we can say is that the Polestar 4 SUV will be coming to the Chinese market before the end of this year, and early next year it will be coming into the European market and perhaps the USA market. So that's a positive. Manufacturing of that vehicle, production start of that vehicle is still underway. It's still on schedule, which is good. I only wish if Polestar had emphasized on that a little bit more in their general meeting. However, we do know that the company intends to have a huge meeting come the end of this month, June. This meeting is here to determine a few different things, such as will they stay on the stock market or will they be delisted from the stock market. So there will be votes for these things. There will also be a vote being held if Polestar will have a new director. I've made videos on this, of course. If you are interested in this, you can check out my latest videos. This is a video I posted 7 days ago. Why Polestar needs a new CEO? ? The most undervalued EV stock in my opinion. Check that video out. It's got plenty of useful information and more information about the meeting that will be held towards the end of this month. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. The support has really been brilliant thus far. I've been posting a few more photographs of the Polestar 4 that I've seen. These images have been shared across social media from Polestar showrooms of the Polestar 4 and the vehicle being on the streets. And I must say, it looks really nice. And I must say, it looks really nice. It looks like a really lovely vehicle. Cannot wait to see these things in Europe. I think it will be very successful. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment. And of course, I'll see you in our next video.